All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. It's your boy Dave coming back at you live, and it is a happy Tuesday. Market's gonna open up in 5 minutes. Let's get the look into what the market has to say, and we'll jump into our watch. So we got the Nasdaq Composite closed at a record high yesterday, led by Nvidia and other tech companies. The tech-heavy index added 0.65%, while the S&P 500 inched up 0.69%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, which was dragged down by losses from JP Morgan Chase, fell 0.49%. Nvidia, meanwhile, gained more than 2% as bullish analyst calls helped the company rally ahead of its earnings report later this week. So getting into it, we got MGOL, number one gainer right now this morning on the trade ideas gainers list. You got the stock being up 195%. So number one gainer, number one, not leader in volume, but I'm gonna pretty much say it is because we got Agri, which is not on our watch list, but it's an 18-cent a share stock that is traded about 78. But we got 65 million in volume traded so far here on Mr. MGOL. So I do like MGOL here as we are still holding above the VWAP line. So we'll be definitely keeping our eyes peeled here as MGOL. We'll just kind of be watching for that lower high breakout. Okay, so I'm going to be mainly just kind of watching this line here. You got the support line around 64 cents a share here. So if we can get this kind of wedging back around the 70-cent line here, I'd like to see that thing coming back up to 75. 75 has been my old line for a while. So if we can get that 75-cent breaking today, love to see if MGOL could maybe explore even higher areas like we saw back in January, all the way up to 99 cents. So we'll see. Overall, though, let's take a look into this company real quick. MGOL, this is a USA advertising company, and it's a 7.9 million float. Float's number of shares offered to the public. Anything under 10 million float is what? Low float. Okay, so it's gonna be volatile. Right now, it announced this morning at 8:30 a.m. their first quarter 2024 results. So relatively positive results on their earnings. So we'll see if we can get that more juice on this low float today. Next stock on the watch list here going down the list was BDRX. So BDRX is currently, looks like it kind of came back down, but BDRX earlier we did play this at the first 223, first play of the morning, got a nice spike up to 264 again at the 223, and then another one here, guys, at the $2.38. That led up to 260 again, that pre-market high area. So great job to everybody that did play this so far. This is looking great. We need to hold the 223 now on BDRX for the continuation again. So be on the lookout for that, folks. Other than that, BDRX, let's take a look into this company real quick and see what is going on here. It's a United Kingdom biotech company. We got the float that is, again, not listed on my end, but it did come out with a positive, significant phase 2 clinical trial results. So, we do have a positive news on BDRX, okay? We'll keep an eye on that one as well on these lines. And BDRX after that is MGRX. MGRX is currently trading at 47 cents a share. I was actually looking for a 57-cent break. Right now, it is a little bit away from it, but, if we can get that VWAP roll later down the road here on MGRX, that is what I'm really mainly looking for. So USA healthcare company at a 14 million float, and we do have brand new press release this morning as well. Market's going to open up here in 30 seconds. The other two stocks, GTBP and Sing. You can see GTBP was also a great trade. However, we got a direct offering, as you can see here, 3.2 million offering right at 9:15, about a few minutes ago. So after hitting, brand new high today, 15.44 from $9.30. Back down to 755. So we'll still watch this. If this will be able to be someone that traders come back in. CING is also looking like something we can look for a $1 breakout. All right, here we go, folks. Market's open. Let's have a great day. NQ market right now. Right now we are seeing the continued downtrend. So I'm hoping that we are going to start reversing soon here because we're so oversold. So I think we're getting into that very oversold territory. Let's see if it's gonna get a little bounce back up to the 14 EMA or not. All right, so number one watch here right now, the stock gains wise is MGOL still. As you can see here, that 64 cent is still holding as support. NQ, we are holding this 18,691 line right now. No candle body has cracked yet. All right, so for those that got in at 64, looking good. And now we're pushing back up towards the 75 mark. So we do need to get that breaking through. Okay, so right now we're not wedging out of the downtrend line yet. Let's see. All right, so that's what I got on NQ right now. We're kind of reaching relatively really low areas. MGOL still holding nicely there. So I think buyers are coming back in on these lower areas and they're trying to push it up towards that upper line there on NQ here. Okay, so MGOL right now not doing its thing just yet. If BDRX is more of the one right now trying to get that hit, so be on the lookout for BDRX. MGRX, we have a play for 57. Might need to look at that again if that one does get a VWAP roll. That VWAP is at currently 53, 54 area. Okay, so if you bought the dip here, we're looking pretty good for that nice run up again on NQ. I think we do need to get a little recovery. NQ, overall NASDAQ SPY right now a little bit in the red, but we'll see how it goes because it's still very early in the morning here. Yeah, ALT, you know, it's just a really trashy company. It's just one of those stocks that's kind of blacklisted on my end, so I don't really pay attention to that. But I know there are still always going to be some opportunities for you guys to trade that, but I'm just not a big fan of that company. So I personally will stay away. But if you guys want to know the lines on that one, I can give it to you guys. Just if you guys are really interested in playing that, but there's other better opportunities I'd say today. Okay, so BDRX, you know, same line to line. You know, you get back in at 223, sell into this line or back into that line. Again, we have room towards 263. That is a PM high area there. We can break through that. I mean, only thing is we have a daily resistance there in the 200, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, nice green candle. Usually after a nice rundown at the market opening, you see, you know, the nice reversal happening usually here at the market opening. So whatever was downtrending, it will get a nice pump back up, and then same thing, vice versa. You know, if it's been running up, 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 and the market opening, you're gonna get a, you know, obviously a pullback. But overall, looking pretty good here. Again, the 14 EMAs, that's 18,712. So that is where probably most likely where traders are gonna want to get their piece back on up. Okay. Okay, so there it is. Beautiful. You know, back into it there at the 18712 line. Right now we are getting a little bit of that 14 EMA touch now. A little bit, something we need to still keep in mind is NASDAQ still red, but it is starting to recover a little bit. So we are getting a nice push back on up, but let's see, we are probably gonna get a little bit of testing this as 14 EMA as resistance right now. So this 18709 needs to build as new home support. Otherwise, we will kind of have a little bit of turbulence here. So I'm kind of watching very closely. Stock wise, yeah, market's starting to still go red. Dow Jones going red. So we're still a little bit kind of waiting it out, kind of getting a feel for the market opening here, right? No news to kind of really watch out for today because there's nothing going on. So like I said, tomorrow's gonna be the more of an important day. So something to keep that in mind. Mm.
BKKTS, WR, CGCN, ACB, BKKT.
Okay, RSI overall looking good. MGRX, we're starting to break through that 57 mark, guys. So we got the VWAP roll at 53, 57, and 60 right now. And we do have a bit more room up there. So be on the lookout for that.
FLJ, CMCM.
MGRX starting to go. GTVP getting revived again. We have no candle closing confirmation yet on the through the 14 May, but it is looking good because we're starting to wedge out and making higher low, hopefully, because it still can wick down if it becomes the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so MGRX, quick pop, 57 to 60. So 60 needs to become support now and then continue to go for the next leg up for the higher PT levels. Folks, I know pre-market has been a little bit slower recently, but I still encourage you guys to be here in pre-market. There's still a lot of great opportunities in pre-market. So try to get into the habit of, getting up a little bit earlier. Actually, getting up earlier in your days is actually something that I recommend, not put your alarm right at 9 o'clock or market opening and then starting to figure things out, because if you're up early in pre-market, your brains are already warmed up and you've already kind of set up for all of these plays, not rambling and trying to figure out, okay, how did the pre-market went and then going from there. So your success rate increases if you get up earlier. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I'm not just saying that. Well, Dave's, saying you get up early and you'll become more successful. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. Get up early and get those lines drawn already, and you should be a lot better. Because you were more prepared. All right. GTVP risen back from getting nuked all the way down to the gulag, and it's getting broken out free. So it's getting a little, taste of freedom again. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, people that held and took nothing after this type of run, I mean, we got some issues here then, you know what I mean? Obviously, none of my members, but people out there that are extremely greedy. I mean, this is it right there. You want to capture the big meat of the move. This was us right here. We got the big meat. We got a big feast and then got this line right there. I drew this line for you guys. This is the top. There's no other lines all the way down to $10. So, if you kept holding, it didn't have a stop. I mean, you know, you just lost all the gains again. So you do need to be smart there. Back to NQ. I mean, you know, ATR is not too shabby. The past few days, ATR has been a little bit slow. So it, you know, personally, I like the ATR to be a little bit bigger, right? But yeah, so we did not get a candle break here at the 14 as you can see, but still holding the deviation 2 line support. So right, not too shabby there. Not a bad pop on this JTBP back to the area where we look for 938 line is going to be now resistance. All right, end goal. Don't forget about this guy. We're coming back from the 200 EMA bounce. So I did mention the 75-cent breakout line. That's gonna be the next line that I'm actually looking to see if it's gonna be able to do a nice further run.
HSAI, CTMT. Mesa. HSAI, SBLK. BLNK. VIPs, TYSA.
Yeah, I think MGO has a lot of potential today. If it ends up breaking the 75, like please make sure you watch the Higanashi because it's already got an 200. So you have to think about the buyers that got in at the 200. They're gonna sell into it, but if the momentum's strong enough, you might be able to still scalp it up towards that 80 cents, and then the 80 cent becomes a pour. Then you got that next, you know, continuation room towards that 99 up to $1 there. So you have to understand the step-by-step concept and then the rules of the breakout resistance, the system. So all I'm gonna say is don't be loosey goosey at the 75. 75 is known to be strong resistance right there. So wait until you got the Higanashi candle break. Okay, right now watching NQ still to see if it's going to be able to, you know, get a breakout above the 14 May. Once it does, that's when the bulls are going to take over and then run this on up nicely. So it should be an easy continued bullish move in my opinion. The only thing that I'm concerned about is we have yet to see Nasdaq go red to green here. So wait for that candle break here, guys, on this MGOL. We'll see how that's going to be a little bit of resistance. That's where traders are going to sell into. You don't want to be just picking up their sells right away there. You have to wait for the confirmation. This is where a lot of traders screw up because they don't understand. All right, watching for another higher high. That's what's needed here for the bulls. I would say right now my top two focuses MGRX and MGOL. So if you want to narrow down your focus and you're like, man, Dave, what's the top two right now? My top two currently, or I'll say, yeah, my top two currently are the MGOL and MGRX, the two M's this morning. At the moment, okay, things can change if, let's say, like BDRX starts getting more volume, or what is that? The BD, I already forgot the little rat that just kind of popped out of the gulag. What's his name? GTVP, yeah. Yeah, GDVP, yeah. The GDVP, you already know what to look for. It's simple, 930 breakout. Okay. We got a little bit of the wedging back out again, so it's okay. I mean, you know, the deviation 2 line cracks, and then, yeah, it's probably going to continue to be getting back, not looking good here. So be on the lookout for the for the bears coming. Ooh, yeah, that's a doji and a flat top pretty much. So we are getting some resistance there. We might be able to see another new low at this rate. This does not hold. I think we got a full 4 minutes still. Tricky area. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this line here on MGOL. Just paying attention to the 75 line. If you're while you're waiting for MGOL, MGRX is already going on here from the 57. This is our latest play after MGOL. So if you look at MGRX here, this is from the 57, and I have a max target all the way up to 77 for now, which is pretty much the PM high. PM stands for pre-market for those that are new. Okay. All right, the short is still working here. I'm still watching closely though. This could just come all the way down towards that 18667 line if this plunge continues. It should make another new low, I would think. TPG. HUYA. MGRS, GLRO, MGRS, BLNK, RDDT, RLAY, LAMD, MN, GTVP, GTVP, MGRS, UDMY, GLRO, GDRS, MAXN. LIDR. Yeah, yesterday NQ was super nice. Now today it could be the opposite. So make sure overall understand the market conditions right now, especially NQ follows NASDAQ, you know, tech stocks, you know, right now obviously getting pulled back after a huge run yesterday. So I think the way it's running right now, we are yeah, looking like it's, you know, it's 18,691 is not holding. I mean, you got 1 minute and 20 seconds, but the way it's set up right here, I mean, I'm gonna draw a line here at this area. Basically, the Bulls are gonna. It's gonna be tough if they can pull it up back above 18,703. Then they got another shot. But right now, it's not looking too hot here. Ten seconds to go. Yeah, still not being able to pull back up here. Still making lower highs right now. Okay, MGRX is looking good though. Our stock 57 here, solid support. Just let it build that nice higher lows and then continue the nice higher highs. So this right here is bullish. NQ is what? Lower highs, and it's been making lower lows. I mean, unless this candle decides to somehow magically get back above and pop out of the 18709 line, but looking a little tough in my opinion.
Brown. SP, pattern tape.
See that line right there? It's getting rejection. That's the big resistance line right now.
MMAT, INTJ. MMAT, MMAT. And OII, BB. RLAY. Pattern.
Okay, testing back at the 18709 line there again. And Q is trying to recover a little bit.
SNR.
VDRX still watching the 223 line, GTVP 930 line, and GRX the best looking one still right now.
OII. BKK. Okay. Pattern. PRME. SPB. Brown. BB. WISX. OSRS.
So NQ is trying to recover. We'll see.
CSLR, no, CSLR, CSLR, CSLR. SPB. KK. Brown. MMAT.
Okay, MGRX not doing the higher lows right now. Thank you. Overall looking pretty good. Still a nice higher lows.
SMR,
Only thing is Nasdaq didn't go green yet.
Brown. URL1. ETNT, CENX, GRPN, SBSL, SMR, RLA1, LIFW, AEMT, CME1,
Okay, so we're still higher lows at the moment. Watching Nasdaq to see if it goes green.
MCF, WEB, CMCN, CMCN, SMR, CMCN, ELYSA, SBLK,
Right now, small caps pretty slow right now. NQs just gotta keep maintaining the higher lows. RSI still bullish.
SMR, RS, CSLR, CSLR, SEM, RPN,
I would watch the same line again on MGRX at the 57. NQ still holding out the previous 18703 line. Needs to hold that, continue to build higher lows here. We have 5 more seconds until the next new candle.
OS, shift, shift, shift,
A brand new candle here on NQ. Let's go ahead and still make that higher low look.
LIDR,
I think they're gonna try to get up towards 18,729 line here, near the pink deadline this, next.
Wellness.
So looking good, nice doji and a flat green here, and especially at the 14 MA, looking to make another new high today, as it is still making higher lows and higher highs. Nasdaq is recovering a bit more as well.
CSLR. Fund. CTNG. CSLR. BB. DARG. LIDR.
Okay, testing the 57 again, MGRX, wait for the Heikin-Ashi candle breakout area there.
SLR. BCLI. SMR. NBOS. H.
Yeah, ATR is looking better here on AQ today.
CPLR. FOSL.
Only been 30 minutes and we're about to be at 15, so just a little bit better than the other day.
GRX.
Okay, VWAP breakout here is next key for the bulls to continue to the next line, which is going to be the pink deadline area there. And then eventually, remember, since the bears got their deviation 2 line, what did the bulls want? Bulls came back in and they want their deviation 2 line up there as well. Okay, watching for the VWAP roll now.
LIDR. SMR.
Candlesticks are looking great right now. Heikin-Ashi coming on up towards that next pink deviation area.
OM. So, PZZA. CARG. CDLR. LIDR.
Looking good. Bulls are pushing. Nasdaq still recovering a bit more. We should be able to pierce through that line here like we did earlier. So around that 730 area should try to come on up.
SMR. FNFT.
RSI looking good. Nice higher lows, nice higher highs.
Oh my God.
Okay, still higher lows and higher highs. We got a little rejection at that line earlier just now.
So hard.
We got a bounce here
Sage.
on NQ. And then we want to get that next line up towards the pink deadline there.
Has to be healthy. But it has to be duo. By
18703 line, still support at the pink deadline. Bulls need to push it back up.
RG. No GT. Yeah.
There we go. Nice push back up, close above the 18715, and we should be able to clear above that line that I just talked about, and then get to the pink deadline next.
But Sage.
I'm gonna actually fix this line. Should be more of this wick to wick.
No IDR.
Yeah, small caps right now at the market opening, pretty dry. BDRX did, like I said, watch for that same line. Is getting another nice run up again at the 223 line there. So 223, and now you got to get that 238 out of the way. ATR looking good here on NQ 1564 now. So the range is getting bigger. NASDAQ still almost there to recover to the green. Let's keep it going. Just follow the pattern.
No IDR. No bar. Duo. FL chip. FL chip. No. BK. COGT. Yeah. CART. BCLI.
EDRX looking good. NQ, Doji right here, and then flat top, a flat green, excuse me, should be getting this thing moving up. We gotta push through here.
ABSI. HR. LIDR. UL. UL. Tub. UL. Tub. BB. Buzz. DSLR. NCW. RFI. LR. BTC. LGCL. CSLR. GFS. Boots. Wellness. Develop. R. Develop.
Okay, so it looks like this line has a very strong resistance still.
Develop. Develop. Develop.
So back to the peak deadline again. NASDAQ not going green yet. Back to the peak deadline again, and it's gonna try to play the balance game again, I guess.
ACR. ABSI. And ACIU. And AA. MGOL. SLGCL. MGOL. 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 And MGOL. IG. MGOL. Yelma. Res.
Okay, so MGOL, we got a very nice uphold. So you guys got the MGOL again for the 75 cents. We are looking great here this morning. So 88, and then now we got that 99-cent now potential as we talked about, right? 47, and then it says 75 breaks. Look for the January high up towards that $99 area.
LICN. GFS, CDLR. COGT. LGCL. CDLR. Mesa. Apache. OSSO. ONFO.
Yeah, just still respecting this higher lows, but it's pretty annoying how it's not. We got to break through this line here already. It's just, um, man, it's a little slow for my taste. Just should have already hit by now. Just taking too long. It's got to make a higher high here. Oh, yeah, now it is. Now finally getting the higher high. Wow. There it is finally. Just a little bit of a small higher high. But yeah, this line here seems to be very strong resistance, right? We got once, twice, and this is a third rejection here. 50 MA sitting there. We gotta really break through that line here for the bulls. Yeah, every PT hit so far though on the stock side this morning so far. So we're doing good on the stocks. Just a little frustrating morning for NQ because it's not really getting to those areas that I want to see. Like maybe it's because the stocks are getting faster on the speed side of getting my targets, but the NQ is a little bit slower for sure.
Duo. LGCL. TK. Duo. Duo. Duo.
I guess if you're watching Duo or hearing Duo on the side, certainly he's making some sort of a new high of the day. Double check on what's going on there. Coming up to a 168 break line. You also have a 150. So Duo needs to really get a solid 150 candle closing here, and then you got a 168. So Duo watching on the side. 168 candle break, and then I think there's a line all the way to $2. So something that you want to watch on the side. Right now, MGLL is in a halted finally. And we're coming up to the 99 cents there. 107 is the up halt right now on MGLL. Just keep in mind, $1 is going to be strong resistance for MGOL. Congratulations. Biggest trade of the morning is MGOL looking great. $109 up halt though. Now they moved it up a little bit, but I'd rather wait for the $1 candle break here. BDRX again, VWAP roll, look. MGOL, brand new high of the day. 111 now the up pulp. NQ just still holding the trend line there. You know, it's just deciding to see whether Nasdaq's gonna go red, go green or not.
MGOL.
115 up pulp. Goodness gracious, MGOL. Hey guys, we're just seeing so much resistance here on NQ for my futures traders. We gotta pierce through this. That's all you need to really pay attention to. But even if it does pull, pierce up, the room it has until it hits another resistance is just not. There's not much right now, so it's a little tough area to trade on futures right now on NQ. It's like unless you want, or unless you're going for like a 5-point scalp. 119 I'll pull up on MGOL. It's about time it hits. Goodness gracious. This is gonna be another area here.
MGRS, 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 MGRS. WIN. IMFR. DTMT. TPIC. Yelp. CCCC. RCLT. LPSN. Right. Eller. LIDR. Right. SPB. PRM. Fund.
MGLL looking still very nice here.
HITI. CR10. LIDR. SP. Right. PRM. OIS. LICL. IMFR. BRLS.
Okay, NQ finally hitting the pink deviation line. Took a long time, but finally it is.
RES. JSN. OIS. HITI. RSI. WIN. GFL. SMT. Double. JSN. GFS. SPB. SPHR. OII. CSIT. OIS. Press. Zip. BTL. SMTC win. BRS. Best. ULS. ULS. RSI.
Right now, MGOL is evidently the number one leader right now. Leader right now that's in play. 104 is the next support line now, and you know you need to keep on looking for that higher lows and higher highs here. We got a little bit of a top area here coming up if you draw the upper trend lines, I believe. Okay, there it is. MGOL, another new high of the day, climbing on up 121 up pulp next.
LS. BRS. SP. MGOL. MGOL. TPIOL. BTL. GRPN. CSIQ. MGOL. Yes. BTES. ULS.
Sure. Hmm.
MGRS. 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 MGRS.
GRS also making a new high of the day. While MGOL is looking good too. Nasdaq's almost red to green.
SHR. GSL.
Excuse me. All right, so we got about wow, time is I don't know what it is. Time is flying by so fast today. We got 25 minutes till 11 a.m. repetitive time already. That's crazy. So yeah, pretty much, you know, the Bulls had coming, they want their deviation two line since the Bears got theirs. So
MGRS. MGRS. YOLA. MGRS. MGRS, MPGS, SPHR, SMTC, MNMD, ACMR, LPSN, TRMD, GFS, BWPN, LICN, BCLI, Silo, VITL, ESP, PWARL, yes. SPHR,
Okay, NQ just got a nice pop on up here to the deviation 2 line.
MGOL, 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 Silo, RS, yes. ONFO, ONFO, PTSD, ONFO, 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 ONFO. HITL. GORO, CPLS,
Okay, MGOL looking beautiful. MGOL is just going berserk right now. GRX coming up higher as well. 101 is the next up halt. Okay,
DMRE.
$1 next natural big next resistance.
Dots. MGRX. MGRX.
Wow, wow, wow. Holy moly.
FS. JXN. MGRX. ENR. ACDC. HITI. CSIQ. HB. DMRE. WTTR. MNDR.
Okay, 108 is the up call right now on MGRX.
DOS. DOS. MGRX. 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 DOS. SGR.
Yeah, we got 1 minute and 24 seconds left on this candle on NQ.
MGRX. MGRX.
I have another line here. 113 needs to break throughout that line. That 113, 112 line is going to be key area here to break, and MGOL still also going. So watch for that 112 line. In fact, got, right there. That's a lot last line that I have before 125. So when it unhalts at the 1047, 1048, 59 seconds, be on the lookout for that.
JXN. SXTC. RJ. GFS. ENR. EARG. RAP. JXN. MNMD. XT. LTCL. Yes. Yeah. Res. Tau. LGHL. And
All right, guys, we got about 13 more minutes. I'm gonna take a quick little restroom break and I'll be right back.
LGHL, double LGHR.
AESI. VIST. HITI, RES. Dogs, dogs. GORO. Yeti. Ten. MGRX. ACDC, dogs, dogs. SGRP. Dogs. Go.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's kind of run down final few things here before we start hitting the 11 a.m. hour. Overall, very nice day for the stocks, NQ. Just watch out. NASDAQ is not really going green. It's kind of dipped back down again. So we're kind of facing a neutral area to make a decision area here. Right now, it looks like NQ does want to go for one more pop. It's just that deviation line there.
IJH. No. One out. Go on. That's it. Cross. Large cell. Evaluation. One out.
Okay, we got 8 seconds until the next last 5 more minutes till 11 a.m. Ripper dip. Man, so slow.
SLC. SF. H1N. Knox. SF. Numbers. No. NRs. Star.
All right, so we're now NQ looking a little wobbly here. NQ Nasdaq just not being able to go make a decision yet. It's just so wishy-washy.
Reliance. Large cell. Lower. LPSF. No. No. FGF. FGF.
I think we're finally Getting one more spike here on the Nasdaq. Stocks, pretty smooth day. Futures, rocky day. Futures is a little bit not something that I'm enjoying this morning because of how, it's just being so uncertain. So can't seem to make the decision here. All right, guys. So I think overall we all got the whole picture here that our top plays have already kind of come to an end, coming up to 11 a.m. So MGRX certainly was
SPHR.
certainly very nice. Well, I don't even know what happened to Trade Ideas, his top gainers list. It's just this. Where's all the other runners like MGRX? It's not showing up on the list. All right. So next line I'll give you guys on MGRX is going to be this 95 cents. So watch for that candle break at 95.
FTL, FTL, GFS,
Yeah, I think Nasdaq it wants to go green, so watch out here. This might look like a nice breakout here on NQ.
ACMR, no,
Looking good right now on Nasdaq. Let's get that breakout to new highs here on NQ. Let's see. Nasdaq back into green.
FTS,
We have the next line after that to 18,771. So we have that next line there. That was that previous high back there. And then I want to draw another line here. All-time highs, I think it was here. 18,794-ish. So yeah, we almost got that 18,800 the other day. So if we can get that again, that'll be great.
SGR, FTL, dots,
Yeah, things are looking good. There's that new high today, y'all. We're looking good. It's getting that breakout. That's that going green. Market's turning around. Take advantage of this nice bullish move here, guys.
FRCL, STR, STR, FTL, SPHR. Power. Market. SRCL. Web. SLR. HNX. Power. INTJ.
Hey, still higher lows and higher highs. Looking good.
FLJ. CRK. FTAI. IX. YTL. HWeb. FSR. SA. SLRN. PDYN. ACLR. Yeah. No. BFBL. MMFC. INTJ. LEC. OPFI.
All right, guys. Well, we definitely have went over here. I was trying to make my last trade here on NQ. So we just got a new high. The only thing that I would like to tell you guys going forward is just look at the NASDAQ right now. It's, we really got to keep pushing here. We've been going up a little bit and then dipping back in the red. And right now, if you look at the NQ chart, you got a deviation 2 line that, it hit already. So it's just going back and forth right now. So I would just stick to this trend line here, watch the deviation 2 line, get the 5-minute candle really solidifying above this, closing above this 18,753 line, and then going line to line is the best thing that I can tell you guys as I get off the mic here. But thank you guys for joining in this morning. Wonderful day in stocks, lots of great trades. Everything had hit PT, going from MGOL, MGRX, GTBP, BDRX. So those are the top 4 trades of the morning. Other than that, guys, I wish you guys a happy rest of your Tuesday. Looking forward to seeing you guys back here on Wonderful Wednesday. Tomorrow's going to be an important day. So be here, roll up your sleeves, and get ready for the 2 p.m. tomorrow FOMC meeting. It's going to be FOMC meeting day. You know how that goes. All right. Peace out, everybody.